What's up, gamers? Welcome to Gamer Rant. My name's Kevin. Merry Christmas, because it is that day today. Well, not when I'm recording this, but when you're seeing it. Now, with that being said, I just kind of want to talk about some of the content I'll be creating for Gamer Rant. So I will continue to do videos that are kind of in the same old somatic of Gamer Rant when I first started. I'm just not going to be really screaming and yelling at my camera like back in the day. But I'll be giving my thoughts and opinions about certain controversies, and I may ignore certain controversies if I feel they're too similar. Like, if I do a video on somebody's microtransactions or overpriced microtransactions, and 2 or 3 weeks later another game comes out and they do it, I'm probably not going to talk about it because I would just be repeating myself, as I've always been repeating myself with every kind of controversy surrounding overpriced microtransactions or a game that has microtransactions and shouldn't have microtransactions and blah 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 blah. But I also want to get into creating videos talking about the kind of games that I enjoy, my experience playing games back in the day, discussion videos kind of thing. Really dive into, hey, this is what I like about gaming, not just this channel being, this is what I don't like about gaming. So with that being said, I won't do this for every movie, just so we're all on the same page, but like the Riddick series, which this is a good one. The Riddick series has like the Chronicles of Riddick, Assault of Dark Athena. I don't know how this one is, but there is one. I think it's like Escape from Butcher Bay or something like that. That one's hard to find, but I'm going to spend the money to find it and get it and review it because I've heard, one, that that's the best. And ironically, I don't even have, the disc is not in this game. I have no idea where I got this case from. So I have a case to a game that I don't even have. Anyway, point being is I will do reviews kind of like that, but I'm not going to sit here and review every movie that is somehow turned into a video game because I don't really care about Shrek games all that much. So there's that one for you. Next up is obviously we got games that are either going to be turned into a TV series or games that are going to be turned into a movie. If I remember correctly, Ghost of Teshimo is going to be one that's going to be turned into a movie. I think that's what it is. So yes, you can expect those kind of reviews coming. As opposed to game reviews, I kind of want to steer clear of game reviews because I think there's plenty of channels that do those. I mean, obviously, I just said that I would review some games that just based on my own interest for certain movie ones, depending on if I heard that they were relatively good or not. And then the next thing is there's video games kind of dive into other areas. You see, I got a lot of books behind me, all right? Well, you can find books that are even graphic novels surrounding like Assassin's Creed, I think Death Stranding, or I don't know. You get what I'm saying. So the idea is I'm not going to go and like buy every book, every Assassin's Creed book and read it, but I may pick up one or two and occasionally review it for this channel to see how it, you know, as someone who's a gamer and a reader of books, do they translate this very well to the medium of a book? With that also being said, this also includes, like, for example, I just got this yesterday, Dragon Quest Monsters manga. I didn't even know this was a thing. But yeah, Volume 1. I got it discounted because the Barnes & Nobles where I'm at is moving to a new location, so everything was like 50% off. Which also means that I picked up the Dragon Quest, The Adventures of Dai. I got 1, 2, and the third one. So I'll also be reviewing those kind of things. Now, I'm not going to be reviewing like every anime video game that comes out. It'll be kind of similar like to the Riddick game. If it's pretty well known in the sense that it was a very positive game, like the Dragon Ball Z Kai, then I'll more than likely review it. But I don't think you need me to review every Dragon Ball Z fucking game that has ever been out there and that exists. So this is some extra content I'm trying to create. Whether you're going to enjoy it, whether you're not, whether you're going to watch it, whether you do, whether you don't, it's all up to you. I'm just trying to create more content that, one, because you have to also understand that creating a bunch of negative videos, talking about negative things in the video game industry can become very boring. Not just for me, I'd imagine for you, but it can make gaming seem kind of stale. Like there's nothing worth playing in this modern age, which I do highly disagree with. It's just people's own personal taste and preferences may get in the way of them playing, say, a good indie game. So there's that one. Which, of course, I might even just jump in and not review every indie game, but indie games that kind of catch my own attention. So that's the kind of content that you can also expect to be kind of mixed in with, Gamer Rant within of itself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video in some fashion or form, even though it's just basically an update kind of video, but and remember, gamers, if you're not voicing your thoughts and concerns about the bullshit in gaming, you just might be a part of the motherfucking problem.